When I was growing up in the 80s, I knew of Fats. See him on TV, running down the ball, the ball down, for Auckland and stuff like that. And I thought, man, this guy's awesome. And then I saw him live for the first time when the Auckland Samoans came down to Wellington. I'm born and bred in Wellington, so I saw him there for the first time. I thought, man, he's massive. This guy's huge. And I thought, man, But then 1991, when I was sixth form at college, sixth form for about 4 years. But when I was sixth form at college, 1991, that's when I wanted to be like Fats. That was the first time I ever even knew that Samoa had a rugby team. I didn't even know that we were doing a thing called a siwatau until 1991 when Fats took the team over to the World Cup, and I thought, I want to be like Fats. And I really believed that I slowly got there, but I became Fats without the S. I just became Fats. So Fats, we love you. We're here for you tonight just to celebrate your life and the way that you've impacted not just us, but many people around the world. But before I introduce the first speaker, we're just going to do a little something here just to loosen us up, get us ready for an awesome night tonight. When I point to my right, and if I can have everyone say, all right. All right. When I point to my left, I need everyone to go, woohoo! Now when I go like this, I need everyone to say the man. Not the man, but the man. Iya.
The man. The man. The man.
Now what you're going to do is you're going to help me tell a story. Every time I do these signals, I need you to call them out as loud as you can. Here we go. Once upon a time, there was... He saw this beautiful young lady, he thought. Then the young lady saw... She was so happy she yelled out in a loud voice, and then walked up to the girl and found out she was yes. Just listening to Joe reminded me of my playing days. Because I was a midfielder back in the days of my school days in first 15 when I had the number 21 jersey. But I was a second 5 when I was at college. I was the second choice number 5, and I remember when I was a lock back in the days, because we had to jump. There was no lifting and stuff, and then that's when my career got cut short when they said that you had to lift the locks, and we found a lot of trouble trying to find props that were going to lift me up. So there was one thing that I remember while Arija was singing is all I could picture was Fat's smile, and Fat had that Samoan cheeky smile. He had a very tricky Samoan smile. The reason why it was tricky is because when Fats would smile, you weren't sure whether he was smiling because he was happy to see you or whether he was going to knock you out. And I remember when Sua was just sharing, he was talking about the old school Samoan discipline. And I was brought up on the old Samoan discipline. And it's great, we've got some our Palangi family here today. And our Palangis, they have other alternatives of discipline. Palangis have like time out. We've heard this a lot. And time out, I remember I had a Palangi friend and the mother was yelling out at him, Johnny, please tidy up your toys and ask Tufalefa to go back home. And I remember seeing my Palangi friend do the time out. She got Johnny and said, Johnny, I want you to sit down, face the wall. I want you to count to 10. Now think about the consequences, the ramifications of what you have just done. And she would just talk. And I was thinking to myself, man, surely. If that was my mum that sent me to face the wall and talk, I would be like... And so, but the thing is, people don't take the time to understand the science behind Samoan discipline. Yeah, you know it. That's when you feel the love. Feel it over here. And the thing with the Samoan discipline is we don't do timeout, we do knockout. And it doesn't matter what room in the house you're in. I said, think about it, huh? Think about it. And the science behind the Samoan discipline is not only physical, it's psychological. Because after you get the physical, then they play with your mind. You know, they do things like, why are you crying? Huh? You know, and you sit there, you look at your parents like, I think I'm crying because the 2x4, I hit my head over here. And the reason why we laugh is because we have all gone through the Samoan discipline. Huh? That's the funny thing about Samoans, we laugh at funny things. You know, you will see a kid, walk on the fence or something, and the mum will be saying, watch out, you might fall down. And then when they fall down, we're like, but if it's Samoan mum, after you fall down, they say, I told you, shoot. You didn't break your bones from falling down, but you broke your bones from getting a hiding.